think it's time to relax. What do you think, Uncle Boops?
I'm pretty relaxed already. I emptied my balls like before we started recording.
Dude, he's so relaxed. I'm gonna put my axe down, put my shield down. I'm gonna take these clothes off, dude.
Ooh.
Leaving the shoes on though, so it's, you know, kosher and everything. Gotta
Yeah,
have shoes
of
or
course.
socks on. So, but besides that, everything's
Yeah.
off. So I'm just gonna relax and take a load off, dude. I'm gonna take some time for myself.
Yeah, in case no one could tell, I've been choking this bad boy every night. That's why it turned permanently blue. All that lack of oxygen has become permanent.
Yes. All right, I'll put my clothes back on now.
That was
That's
a
so
whistly ass, goddamn.
Yes. Yeah, pops and plosives, dude. So that's actually the point of this video, guys. Take time for yourself. You need to take a break. And dare I say, you deserve a break. You know, whatever you're doing, you've been working hard. You really have been. I don't know how old you are or where you're at in life. Maybe you're working a job. Maybe you're in school. Maybe you're doing both at the same time. Or maybe you're like me. Oh my gosh, I just had an aneurysm. Maybe you're like me. And you've had a couple kids and you're working in more than one job. There comes a time when you just can't do all the stuff you've been doing anymore. I'd like to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain in my life, okay? So, for the last couple of years, I've been a professional musician. I've been playing drums, singing, doing shows all over the place, some in my state, some out of the state, in the good old US of A. Playing all over the place. I've made a lot of money doing it, and I love it. I really enjoy playing shows. I love entertaining people. I feel like it's what I was born to do. But for the last, I don't know, couple of months, it's been different. It hasn't felt the same. And it has nothing to do with the shows or the music or anything like that. It has everything to do with me just being burnt out. And when you get to that point of absolute burnout, you will even begin to hate things that you never thought you could have anything less than absolute pure adoration for. You will start to hate things that you never even imagined it was possible for you to hate. And that's a crazy place to be. Like what?
I was gonna say like some good ass of wet pussy.
No amount of burnout can make me hate that.
Yeah, true
Just
that, man.
saying.
True that, man. I like exploring the cavernous depths with my homies, trying to go to it once. Gotta go splunking in that vaginal goop.
Spelunking, dude. Oh, dude.
That came up funnier than I thought it was going to.
I gotta get back into the music so I could be a part of a band called Weezer. Because you turned me into a Weezer, dude.
I'll just name my fucking band Badge Goop.
Oh,
my God.
hell. That's insane. Shoot, what was I saying? I got totally sidetracked by vaginal goop.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. Yeah. So, viewer, this guy's like ridiculous. Every time he does something, he actually fucking celebrates it. He sits down and goes, wow, and pats himself on the back. He just fucking is like, oh, good job, me. It's crazy. But that's actually really good for you because when you achieve something, you should just sit there, take a minute, and just absorb it. Just absorb it. Just absorb it.
Just absorb
Just
it, dude.
absorb it.
Oh, he's tripping me out today, bro.
My cock, your ass.
Whoa. Sounds like a good time. Oh, shoot. Totally derailed, bro, but this is a great time. I love it. This is exactly what the episode's all about. Just like unplugging a little bit and having some fun, right?
Tell people how they're supposed to celebrate their achievements with relaxation and some good weed.
So going back
That's
to
just
it,
me.
some good weed. That sounds good. I'm more of a tea man myself.
You can make tea out of weed stems.
Sheesh. I need to start building something while I talk about this. What should I build?
I don't know. I'm running in circles.
I'm going to build a lighthouse over here. Basically, I was talking about getting to the point where you hate stuff you never thought you could hate. And again, that represents just extreme burnout. And when you get to the point where you're no longer enjoying the things that you feel like your life is kind of all about, the things you want to do forever, or at least the things you thought you wanted to do forever, when you no longer enjoy those things, it is a definite sign of burnout. Another good one is no matter how much sleep you get, you're still not rested. That's another good sign of burnout. So when that happens...
Or depression.
And the two often go hand in hand. They definitely did for me. Because I was 100% depressed up until very, very recently. Burnout, guys, it's insidious. when you feel like you're ready to just quit everything, that's your sign that you need to quit not everything, but something. For me, I was a musician and I was also a manager for a delivery company and working on YouTube, as well as having a wife and 3 children to provide for and take care of as well. That's a lot of stuff on one plate. I thought I could do all of it, and it turns out I just can't handle that much work. I can't handle that much workload, and I needed time to rest. For fellow believers in the Lord like me, there's a reason why in the Bible it says, remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. So essentially all that it's saying is take a day every week to rest. Take one day every week to not work on stuff and just relax. Whatever that looks like for you. For some people, relaxing is working on something. Like for me, when I work on YouTube content, I don't get drained. I actually recharge my battery by working on it because I'm so passionate about it and I enjoy it so much. Playing video games, playing board games with the homies, taking a walk, sitting outside on a porch swing and just enjoying the sunshine. Stuff like that recharges me. Spending time with my wife, taking walks with my kids, going to the park, things like that. They recharge me. They fill my battery. So whatever that looks like for you, maybe it's going on and reading a bunch of webtoons. Maybe it's smoking some weed.
Hell yeah, brother.
Maybe it's, I don't know. Whatever that looks like for you, carve out time. Be intentional about carving out time for yourself to rest, to relax, and actually recharge your batteries.
And if you don't know how to do that, just go ask an emo girl.
Recharge your batteries. Ask the emo girls.
Yeah, wait, you got the joke right.
I don't know if I did. Oh,
like carving, like cutting.
No. It went so over my head, dude. I'm so short. It went so over my head.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
What's that? It's a bird. It's a plane. No, that's the joke, ladies and gentlemen. Right over his head.
That's okay. Nobody understands me when I speak. I accept it.
So yeah, guys, take time for yourself. Take time to rest, and kind
Celebrate
of make
your
a
achievements.
Yes,
Celebrate your achievements. Yes, no matter how small.
Celebrate your achievements.
Some people need to fucking celebrate brushing their teeth, and if you need to do that, you better fucking do it, or else I hate you.
Yes, and you do not want him to hate you. And celebrate your achievements. If you guys want to see what celebrating your achievements looks like, go back on the channel and go find my video about the play button.
Yeah, he makes play buttons.
I make them for myself, bro. For 100 subscribers, I've got a paper play button to celebrate.
And then for 1,000.
For 1,000, I got a tinfoil play button. They're fantastic.
What do you get for 5,000 or 10,000?
5,000, nothing. At 10K, there's going to be something even more special, but you'll have to wait to see what it is. So celebrate your achievements, guys. Celebrate your achievements. I mean, it really does make such a big difference. Because otherwise, like, what are you living for, you know? What are you living for?
Money.
But what's the money for?
Weed.
I was going to say, you accumulate money to have it to spend on something. But if you're not enjoying any of your time, eventually you're going to die. And you don't know when that's going to happen. It could be when you're 30, it could be when you're 40, when you're 50.
Specifically because you're not enjoying your time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll shorten your lifespan, dude. It literally will. Yeah. Shorten your lifespan, and it'll actually make you less productive in the long run, too. Because a lot of people are on that kind of like Sigma male grind set. We're like, dude, I just got to work 80-hour weeks, bro. I got to get on that grind set and retire when I'm 40. Like, yeah, you're going to retire when you're 40, sure, but you're going to feel like you're 55. That's something a lot of people don't understand, too. Once you hit like 40s, you will start to see a big divide in the people who took care of their body and prioritized rest and relaxation, even just a little bit of time a week, and the people who didn't, and the people who pushed themselves too hard and didn't get enough rest and things like that. You start to see the difference. You can see it. Like, I know people who are in their 30s and early 40s who look like they're 60. And on the flip side, I know people who are in their 50s and 60s who literally look like they're in their 40s. It's actually crazy. Rest makes such a big difference. So make sure you guys are getting good rest. Take time for yourself, whatever it looks like for you, whatever you enjoy. And maybe it's time for you to quit something you never thought you could ever see yourself quitting. Like, let's just say, for example, you do a podcast once a week with somebody and you used to really enjoy it, but now it's just a task that you're like, I have to get on tomorrow night and I have to record this podcast, and you're dreading it. And it's something you never used to dread, and you didn't need to be pushed, and you didn't need to force yourself to want to do that thing. but now you do. And that's a sign of burnout. So maybe you need to step away from that thing. And it doesn't have to be forever. You don't have to leave that thing forever. Maybe it's just a couple of months. Maybe it's a year. Maybe it's 2 years. Maybe you step away from that thing temporarily and you'll come back to it in the future when you've recharged your batteries or some other things in life end. Like if you're in college right now and you're doing that podcast, maybe in a year when your thesis is done or whatever it is, maybe you go back to doing the podcast. Sometimes those breaks can be temporary, but by taking that temporary break, it'll actually save the future of whatever you're doing in the long run. Because if you push yourself to the point of extreme burnout, maybe you're going to be like, screw this podcast. I hate it so much. I literally never want to do it again. And then instead of taking a break for a couple months, now you're taking a break forever because you've pushed yourself to the point of no return. So, and you can do that with a lot of things in life, kind of pushing yourself to the point of no return. So get rest, take breaks, prioritize your health and especially your mental health before it's too late. Because there will come a time when maybe it is too late to reverse the damages you've done to yourself.
Yeah, you might like kill yourself or something.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
People who want to kill themselves do.
Does anyone really want that?
There's some people who just like specifically self-sabotage because they believe that they should want to do it. Especially with, you know, how the internet goes. It's like, it's kind of like a aesthetic. Like, look at me, look how sad I am.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Just get rest, guys. Uncle Boobs, anything you want to say about prioritizing rest? I feel like you could have a lot to say about this.
Well, I prioritize it too much, so...
Yeah? What does that look like, prioritizing it too much?
Well, whenever I feel exhausted or unproductive, I just take a break.
That's extremely smart. That's not too much at all. That's a great idea.
Yeah, but for me, it's like, I wish I didn't. But it's like, fuck, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's not like life has a specific meaning or purpose or direction that you're supposed to do things in a specific way. I can do however the fuck I want. So it's like, whatever.
Good job, Uncle Boobs.
Thanks. He was coming up on you.
Yeah, I saw him down there.
Throw
I
me
was
some
about to
dirt.
shoot him in the face.
Throw me dirt.
Oh, sure.
Throw me dirt.
You go, you dirty little boy.
Oh, all right, bye.